Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Get it? Like Ant-Man. QuantumMania. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania tells the story of Scott Lang after he retires from being an Avenger. However, his retirement is short-lived as he is forced into the quantum world where he, his daughter Cassie, and Hope Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, need to escape. If I had to describe Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania in one word, it is lazy. QuantuMediocrity is just another Marvel movie at this point, using the same old formula that was being milked to death in Phase 3 and prior. Cliché narratives, Deus Ex Machina moments whilst being juiced to the gills of CGI to cover your eyes from the shit writing. Perfectly what I predicted out of Phase 4 and beyond, and the main reason why I stopped watching the MCU after Endgame. Great news for you though, because this will be a completely independent review, which means there will be no comparisons to She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and Thor Love and Thunder, as I haven't watched either. So sit back, relax and enjoy as I review Ant-Man and the Wasp QuantuMediocrity. I was meant to say Quantumania. I'm leaving that in. Things I liked about Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. I didn't have to pay for a ticket as my cousin invited me out. It's fun, I guess? Look, no matter what you think of the MCU or superhero films in general, there's no denying that the films are at least exciting to watch. If you want to switch off and watch some good guys kill some bad guys, of course QuantuMediocrity is the film for you. Hell, I'm even in the minority who can say that I really like Ant-Man. He can size shift. It's awesome. Seeing such a simple superpower have all sorts of real-life application in combat makes for a very pleasant viewing experience. And then you turn your brain on for a second. Things I didn't like about Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. The script. It's everything, guys. Everything that anyone has ever had a problem with Marvel movies. This film has it all. Dumbass dialogue including the dry-ass humour, time after time. It's gotten so stale I can't even exhale through my nose anymore. And any attempts to be funny, okay, sometimes make me giggle, but most of the times, my face might as well be a pencil case. Stationary blood. Then there's the contradictions to the world building. For example, the ants when they, go to the quantum realm where everything's supposed to be quantum sized, they should be, still ant sized if the humans are still human sized compared to other people, right? Wrong! Turns out that they're bloody mammal sized and have advanced technological advancement. How? How are they able to find so much shit to do in the same quantum world that our heroes are stuck in? How are they able to develop such technology when other organisms are struggling and are broke to the brim? And don't bullshit me and say time dilation. That is not how time dilation works. Besides the poor decision to explain the magic, the whole idea of Janet being trapped in the quantum realm prior is just dumb. First and foremost, when? Second of all, if she managed to escape because she gave Kang enough, why didn't Kang just escape himself? Dumb. I'm sorry I'm spoiling the film a bit, but man, once you get past the dopamine-ass CGI and MODOK, do you really see how poor the writing is? If I listed everything, I would be here all day. So let's move on before I lose my right to call this a spoiler-free review. The characters. Minus Ant-Man himself, I don't really like any of them. Let's start with Ant-Man's daughter herself, Cassie. Once upon a time, she was a likeable, wholesome little girl. Unfortunately, many years have passed since 2015, and now she's an unlikable little brat who treats my boy Ant-Man with no respect. If you're pissed off at Ant-Man for retiring because there are other people to save, why don't you do it yourself, seeing as you want to go to marches and shrink police cars and do stuff? The hilarious bit is when Cassie's actually good in the movie are during those father-daughter relationships which are actually wholesome, not where she wants to be B-Tech Darman.
Come on, guys, you can do it. You can fight against Kang. There are enough of us and there's only one of him. We can do it. Come on, MODOK, stop being such a dick.
Well, shit, man. That's my character development right there. Thank you, Cassie.
I've already spoken about Janet and her nonsensical character, but I want to add this. It's 2023, and we're still doing the "I've got no time to explain" cliche. I understand that you want to add a sense of mystery so that the audience engages with the plot a bit better. But if you're going to say "no time to explain" and then add another 10 lines of dialogue, why should I care? Woo! Here's where all the dislikes come in. Look at all the female characters in this film. Janet, Cassie, Hope, that bitch in prison who I cannot for the life of me remember her name and I can't be bothered to look up because I need to finish this video today. What do you notice about all of them? They all have to be strong, independent, competent, saving the day, whilst Janet's husband, yes, that's right, Janet has a husband, I had to rewatch the film to remember that, and Antman himself are shown to be incompetent and filler. Why can't women be shown the same way? Why can't women be shown to have weakness or have struggles? Doesn't that tell little girls,
You go, girl. You're perfect. And if
you're not, then you get no representation? Because I can only assume that's why men stopped being strong, to tell men that, you know what, it's okay to be weak. I'm not saying that girls have to be bimbos, and I'm not against strong female characters. There are some pretty good ones in the MCU. Not in this film, though. Not in this film, though. Not in this film, though. And then there's Kang. Oh my life, there's Kang. By far the lamest villain in the MCU thus far. I don't know, I haven't watched Phase 4. Granted, this is an introduction to his character, so I'm not expecting to look at Zuko over here. But holy moly do I not like him. From his dialogue, his motives, his contradictory powers. One minute he's ragdolling everyone like Palpatine. The next minute it's a close fist fight? He's like Evangelion. I don't understand him. The ending. Spoilers until timestamp. What's the point of Kang surviving? All it means is that this movie is for naught, as we were right where we started. If anything, the state of the multiverse is worse than at the start of the movie, because at least at the start of the movie, Kang was trapped in the quantum realm and only the quantum realm. Besides that, all this screams to me is it sets up more mediocre movies to be made in the future to squeeze more money out of die-hard Marvel fans. Not to mention that the ending started out as another setup for more dry-ass humour. Kang will return? You don't say! Thank you for making me watch a 125-minute advert. I am so looking forward to not watching the movie where he makes his comeback in. Though I probably will watch it, especially if friends invite me over. So to conclude, Antman and the Wasp Quantumania tells the story of Antman and the gang as they attempt to escape the quantum realm whilst trying to leave it in a better place as they left it. Whilst the CGI and action sequences can be very fun at times, yes, even MODOK, he is easily the most hilarious part of the movie. The narrative is so poor, Mr. Beast is trying to give it money. With acceptable acting and a very whatever soundtrack, QuantuMediocrity is the definition of a meh movie. Final rating, 40 minutes out of 125 minutes. What did you think of Quantumania? Let me know in the comments down below. Please like, favourite, share, subscribe, and of course, make sure to view. I opted not to use music in this video. Let me know if it's a good change or not. I might keep it for all my future reviews.